Hot dogs, how a snack became a global star. The hot dog, a beloved culinary icon, has deep roots in the history of global cuisine. Its evolution, from a humble sausage to a cultural staple, tells the story of migration, innovation, and culinary creativity. Though the modern hot dog is most closely associated with American street food and ballpark culture, its origins are deeply intertwined with European traditions, particularly from Germany and Austria. The precursor to the modern hot dog can be traced back thousands of years to the sausage, one of humanity's oldest forms of processed food. Sausages were created as a way to preserve and consume meat in an efficient manner. Ancient civilizations, including the Babylonians, Greeks, and Romans, were known to make various forms of sausages. The Roman historian Gaius Plinius Secundus, commonly known as Pliny the Elder, wrote about sausage-like meats in the 1st century AD, showing how this food had become popular in various parts of the Roman Empire. By the Middle Ages, sausage making had become an essential skill across Europe, especially in Germany, where it became a culinary tradition. Germans were masters of sausage making, with regions like Frankfurt and Vienna becoming particularly famous for their unique styles of sausages, two names that remain closely tied to the modern hot dog. These early sausages were different from what we see today, but laid the foundation for what would become the hot dog. Two cities in Europe claim the honor of inventing the hot dog: Frankfurt, Germany, and Vienna, Austria. The Frankfurter, a sausage made from a mixture of pork and beef, is said to have been created in Frankfurt in the 13th century. The Frankfurter Würstchen, as it was called, was popular in Germany and served during imperial coronations and local festivals. However, the residents of Vienna, or Wien in German, argue that they developed the Wiener sausage, a similar product that may have contributed to the hot dog's creation. While both regions lay claim to the sausage, the modern hot dog owes its form to these traditional German sausages. By the 19th century, European immigrants began bringing these sausages to the United States, where they would take on a new form and identity. German immigrants began arriving in large numbers to the United States in the 19th century, bringing with them their culinary traditions, including sausages. Initially, these sausages were sold as street food in heavily German immigrant communities in cities such as New York and Chicago. Vendors would sell them on the streets, often with a piece of bread to hold the sausage, making it a portable and easy-to-eat meal for workers on the go. One of the pivotal figures in the hot dog's history was Charles Feltman, a German immigrant who is often credited with popularizing the hot dog in America. In the 1860s, Feltman began selling sausages on rolls to beachgoers in Coney Island, New York. His success led him to open a massive restaurant and entertainment complex in the area, where the hot dog became a staple food. Feltman's contribution was significant, but another name, Nathan Handwerker, would soon take the hot dog to new heights. In 1916, Handwerker, an employee of Feltman's, opened his own hot dog stand in Coney Island. His stand, Nathan's Famous, offered hot dogs at a much lower price, making them affordable for the working class. Nathan's quickly became an iconic brand, and to this day, Nathan's Famous is synonymous with hot dogs, particularly in New York City. While hot dogs were gaining popularity on the streets and in beachside locales, it was at the ballpark where they would achieve legendary status. The connection between hot dogs and baseball is a quintessential part of American culture. The origins of this relationship are often attributed to Harry M. Stevens, a food concessionaire at the Polo Grounds, home to the New York Giants baseball team, in the early 1900s. Stevens is said to have popularized the idea of selling hot dogs at sporting events, providing fans with a convenient and satisfying snack while they watched the game. The simplicity and portability of hot dogs made them a perfect fit for the bustling environment of a baseball stadium, where people needed food that was easy to carry and eat without utensils. Soon, other stadiums adopted the practice, and the hot dog became a fixture at ball games across the country. By the mid-20th century, hot dogs and baseball were inseparable. The phrase "a ball game without a hot dog is like no ball game at all" became a familiar adage, emphasizing how deeply intertwined the two had become in the public consciousness. As the hot dog spread across the United States, different regions began adding their own twists to the dish. Today, the hot dog comes in many regional varieties, each with its own unique toppings and styles of preparation. One of the most famous regional styles is the Chicago-style hot dog, which typically features a beef sausage topped with mustard, onions, relish, tomatoes, pickles, sport peppers, and celery salt, all served on a poppy seed bun. The Chicago dog is known for its strict no-ketchup rule, a hotly debated topic among hot dog enthusiasts. In contrast, the Coney Island hot dog, which has its roots in the early 20th century, features a sausage topped with chili, onions, and mustard. Despite its name, the Coney Island hot dog is more commonly associated with cities like Detroit and Cincinnati than with its namesake in New York. Over the 20th century, hot dogs became more than just a food, they became a symbol of American culture. From street vendors to backyard barbecues, the hot dog was a fixture at nearly every major American event. It became particularly popular during the summer months, where it was a staple at cookouts, picnics, and, of course, baseball games. The hot dog also made its mark in popular culture. The annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, held every 4th of July at Coney Island, became a major event, drawing contestants and spectators from around the world. Hot dog mascots, songs, and slogans became part of the American cultural lexicon. Today, hot dogs remain a popular food, both in the United States and around the world. The hot dog industry is now a multi-billion-dollar business, with millions of hot dogs consumed every year. According to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, Americans eat about 20 billion hot dogs annually. Despite concerns over health and nutrition, hot dogs continue to hold a special place in American food culture. The hot dog's journey from ancient sausages to a modern American classic is a testament to the power of food to transcend borders and cultures. It has grown from its European roots into a global icon, loved for its simplicity, versatility, and connection to moments of celebration and enjoyment. Whether at a baseball game, a summer cookout, or a bustling city street, the hot dog remains a cherished symbol of American culture and culinary innovation.